guys, let's start at the bottom of the bag. First off, I'm going to start with this beautiful Cleveland RTX4, 60 degree, 3 degrees of bounce, extra low bounce. I know everyone says that you're supposed to love the bounce, use the bounce, but I find myself blading a lot of chips because I hit it a little fat and it bounces up and just doesn't work for me. So this is the newest acquisition to the bag. It's nice, it's stable. It's got a dynamic gold tour issue S400 shaft in it. Yeah, pretty nice. Got a lambkin grip, simple there, nothing too fancy with it. All right, next up, the TaylorMade high toe, 54 degree, 10 degrees of bounce. Wanted something with a little bit more bounce in case I play it out of the bunkers, which I might find myself doing. Love the grind on this. Just a great club overall. TaylorMade really knocked it out of the park with these. It actually has a prototype UST wedge shaft. I didn't put any markings on it. It's just black. Looks good with the at the club. Both where they meet, it looks good. So I kind of like that look. All right, next wedge, we are going to go with my 50 degree. Now this one gets me made fun of quite a bit, but it's the Cleveland CBX. Big sole, big face, big everything, but it's great for chips. If you just have a little bump and run to do, it's great for that. And it gives forgiveness on full swings. I tend to swing this more a full swing than anything else. So, yeah, I really like it. The shaft in it is the Recoil Wedge Proto F4. I got a custom color on that, so that's pretty cool. White and red for my Houston Cougars. You'll see them and their things pop up a lot on this page. You'll find in the fall that I may not be playing as much golf because I'm watching football. Alright, so now let's get into my actual irons. Starts with the pitching wedge, right? But you'll see from here, from pitching wedge up to 7-iron, so the 7-iron is a different one, is the Z765. Nice. I changed the paint fill. Had them about 1.5 years now. They set up nice. They're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. On these, you'll see Recoil Prototype 95 F4s in that same custom color. Hard to hate these. Nice stuff from there. On these, I have on all my irons, I have the Golf Pride Tour Velvet Cord. Sorry, that's blurry. I don't know why it's not focusing the right way, but yeah, Tour Velvet Cords. Great grip. I'm probably going to get changed this year, though. You can also see I am using the Arccos system to track some shots. I just got it, so it's pretty nice. Now, like I said, those 765s go up to the 8-iron. So there's the 8-iron right there. It's nice. Everything's good on it. All right, so the 7-iron and up are the 565s. A little bit more forgiveness, a little bit easier to hit. They're beautiful. They just, for a game improvement iron, they don't look it. You know, I like the way they sit up. Sorry about the Foresight dots on there, but I mean, look at that. For a game improvement club, that's just beautiful. Also, all the irons, like I said, have the Recoil 95 Prototype F4s. Great shaft. Actually, I knew a guy who played Proto 95's F5s, and he actually played in some Byron Nelsons, things like that. So if you think graphite's too soft, you may be mistaken. So my iron set goes up to a 5, but a 4-iron, but it is the driving iron from Srixon, the U65, 4-iron, 23 degrees. Just beautiful. nothing too fat. I hit this thing great almost every time I swing it, so hard to argue. Still with the Proto 95 F4 in it, so not going too crazy there. So that gets us through the 4-iron. Now let's go into to some hybrids. How's that sound, folks? All right, so first off, I love this Stitch head cover. It's beautiful. Red, white, and black. Great color combo. I've had this thing for probably 5 years now and haven't had a problem with it. So let's take a look at what's underneath. All right, guys, it's the ZH65. So 19 degree. You can see that right there. Nice 19 degree hybrid. Face is in great shape. This one, instead of a hybrid shaft or anything like that, I just went with the same recoil shaft that I've been using. So for this, instead of a hybrid shaft or anything like that, I actually wanted the Prototype 95 F4s. Lowered the ball flight a little bit. Usually if I'm going for a green with this, I'm gonna land it a little short and watch it roll up. So I wasn't worried too much about having too little spin, but this is a nice nice club here. All right, so now let's move to the 3-wood. Again, another beautiful Stitch head cover, all black 3-wood. Yeah, just very nice, high quality leather. Gotta love it. And underneath that is the M5 Titanium Rocket 3-wood. So one thing about me is I tend to struggle off the tee, and so with that I need a little bit of help with my 3-wood. I'll use this off the tee, or when I hit it bad off the tee and I need to get in 2, you'll actually see me pull this out. So again, not worried about it holding a green or anything like that. So I went with the lower lofted option. The Rocket almost can replace my driver. I was hitting it the other day, and honestly I was getting same ball speeds that I get with driver. So it's fast, it's nice, it's love the way it sounds. Sets up beautifully. I mean, what's not to like? In here, I know I said I'm not too worried about things and spin and launch of it and it holding a green, but I did want some help getting it in the air. So I actually have the Pro Force V2, but I have the Tour version of it. So the Tour 6F4. So you'll notice that's actually a lighter shaft than you see in most 3-woods. Again, it's more of a driver replacement than it is a true 3-wood. Yeah, so I wanted something light, got me to a good swing weight, put a little bit more weight in the head to increase that swing weight, give me a better sound, things like that. But the 6F4 is launches a little bit higher. Didn't want to quite go to the full V2, the standard V2. Probably launched a little too high, a little too soft. I was inconsistent with it, so. All right, next up underneath my Shasta head cover, got my custom U of H head cover with our Cougar on it, named Shasta. This thing is probably my pride and joy and one of my favorite things that I own. So if you ever see me without this, know something bad has happened to me. And underneath that head cover, you will find a King F8 Plus. Weight forward versus weight back. I have the heavier weight up front to help knock off spin. I have it set to 9.5 right now. I've been known to bump this down to an 8.5 when I need to, just to help me get a little less spin. I will tend to what has jokingly been called flop it, even with the driver. High, weak right. Hard to hate the setup of this club from the top. I actually really like the two-tone. It's really nice. The gray is, I like the gray version of this driver a whole lot more than the other versions. So um, it's nice. The face is that cool milled face. Let's see if I can get that in there. And it's really something that they've been pushing for last year, this year, and the year they made this one. So driver's getting a little old, I guess you could say. It's 3 years now, so I still like it though. I still hit it a really good ways. Now, the shaft in this is kind of special to me. It is a UST Mamiya prototype shaft. It's fairly stiff. It launches perfect. It pairs perfectly with this club. So yeah, it's not something that has been released or going to be released or anything like that. So I feel kind of special with it, but it is pretty cool. And grip, just a Golf Pride Tour Velvet. All right, and finally, let's look what's underneath my University of Houston head cover. This thing is my newest pride and joy. I had always wanted one of these for the longest time, and I finally got one. But you are looking at my custom Adele putter. So if you don't know anything about Adele putters, know that they are here to really help you aim properly. That's their biggest thing, is they want you to aim properly so you can take that out of your need or want or any problems with putting. If you feel you're aiming incorrectly, this Adele will help ease that. Kind of a standard Ping Anser. I refuse to call it a Newport head because we all know Ping came up with them first. Got it blacked out. The shaft is all black with a black Adele band. And then probably the most unique part of this is the custom Adele round grip. Adele's big on their round grip, and when I got fit for it, we were talking, and it was kind of concluded that try out the round grip. They really sell the round grip, and they want to make sure that the round grip works for you. And if it doesn't, they said, just send it in, and we'll get your weighted system back up and get you taken care of. So as far as bag goes, right now I'm just playing this Sun Mountain that I actually got it. Played Against Sports, I think, for $30, something like that. So it's actually pretty nice. I wanted to get a second-hand one. My other bag is a Jones bag, which just looks awesome. I'll be honest with you. It's probably the best looking bag I've ever played, but it got a little tight in there sometimes, and with the new Adele and things like that, I wanted something a little different. So, yeah, it's Sun Mountain, hard to beat. Let's talk about some of the accessories that I play. First thing here is the Precision Pro. Okay, first thing here is the Precision Pro NX7 rangefinder. See if we can see what it looks like in there. Nah, not really, but it's nice. Only thing is the green is very bright, but you're definitely not going to leave it anywhere, that's for sure. For the price, this thing can't be beat. You can pay $400 for a rangefinder or Bushnell, something like that, but anytime somebody has had a Bushnell or anything like that, I've put it up against this Precision Pro NX7, and we have gotten the same results. So yeah, it's a very nice, consistent rangefinder. Another cool thing I like about it is actually its storage case. You don't actually have to zip it back up. It has this little band here that just latches right over. So that's a nice little feature. Nice case. yeah, I like the Precision Pro. All right, so now one thing a lot of people focus on is golf glove. I know people who are like, I only play FootJoy golf gloves, or I only play this. You can actually see I got a FootJoy here, a Callaway here. As long as it's Cabretta leather, I'm fully on board with it. Another little theory about me is I think most tour balls are pretty close to the same. So right now, golf ball wise, I am playing, what I got in here, Pro V1. Let's see. Okay, so right now I am actually playing the Reveal Yourself Pro V1. So I used to hate Pro V1s, but then I got a box of them, and I'll tell you what, it's gotten better. So really like it, really hit it consistent. That's what I got right now, but who knows? I think I got a box of Srixons up in my cabinet waiting to be hit. So and as far as golf tees go, I am a plastic tee fan. This Epoch tee is actually my favorite brand, but yeah, I love plastic over wood because my least favorite thing in the world to buy is golf tees. So nothing makes me angrier than having to walk and spend $8 on golf tees. So there you go, guys. That's what's in my bag. A lot of Srixon Cleveland, but I have spread it out pretty evenly. Now, if you got any questions about what's in my bag or why I have what's in my bag, I'll gladly answer it. If you saw anything that caught your eye and you want to ask me about it, go ahead. All right, guys, so that's what's in my bag. You have seen it, you have experienced it, and this is what most new clubs are going to be going up against, are these clubs that you just saw. So if I test the driver, it's going up against Cobra F8 Plus. So see if it can beat technology, 3 years old now? If it can't do that, is it worth you spending $500 on? If it can, is it worth $500? So I won't be able to tell you exactly what things are worth to you, but I will give you all the information I can. All right, guys, remember, like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere else you can think of. The Green Fee. Again, my name's Robert. This is The Green Fee. Have a great day.